Tonight, Trooper Hannikin is being remembered as a hero.
He was a Medal of Honor recipient for saving the life of a man after a crash in 2018. WCIA 3's Bryce Beeman joins us now. So, Bryce, you spoke to that man tonight. What did he have to say?
I spoke with an IDOT worker who says he wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Trooper Hannikin.
For him to do that, it does make him a hero.
In May 2018, Illinois State Trooper Todd Hannikin risked his life to save another.
It definitely takes a special man to do something like he did. That is not something that is part of their job at all.
After a series of car crashes on Interstate 57, an IDOT vehicle burst into flames. The driver's door pinned shut by another car. Charleston firefighter Philip Mader arrived to the accident to see Trooper Hannikin on top of a burning car.
He was up on the windshield trying to kick it out whenever I arrived.
Trooper Hannikin was risking his life to save Andrew Bergen with the Illinois Department of Transportation. He pulled Bergen through the passenger window to safety.
I don't know how many people would do that, but he was a special one. There's no doubt about it. A hero in every sense of the word.
He says he wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Trooper Hannikin. Bergen says the state trooper was the type of person to never show off his involvement.
He'd always shift responsibility or downplay everything he did. So yeah, obviously he was a really special guy.
For his heroic acts, Hannikin was given the Medal of Honor in October 2019, an honor both Bergen and Mader say was so deserved.
His family ought to be very, very proud of his accomplishments. He is, like I said, he went above and beyond that day for sure.
But Hannikin was the type of guy who went above and beyond every day. He visited Bergen in the hospital, and they continued talking and getting lunch.
And we were going to have lunch again. I really think we would have talked for the rest of our lives.
And knowing that is no longer the case.
It really hasn't sunk in. Unfortunately, it's going to be really difficult.
Social media has been flooded with condolences to Trooper Hannikin's family. Asa Smith wrote on her Facebook page that he was there when the state trooper saved Bergen's life. Smith said, quote, "He went right to work getting that guy out of the car. It was the most heroic thing I've ever seen. He was a real hero." Back to you.
It certainly sounds like it. Bryce, thanks. Other police and fire departments took to social media to share their condolences as well. The Macon County Sheriff's Office posted, quote, "He was always a joy to speak and joke with when he came to the office. Trooper Hannikin will certainly be missed."